Hey everybody, bit of bad news with this one. Unfortunately, the audio file got corrupted, so we don't have the reaction footage. We just have the pre-discussion and post-discussion. So that's what will be in this video. Um, Going forward, we have fixed the problem. We have recorded a couple more episodes, and I'm already in the process of editing episode 2, so we should be good going forward. With that, here's the pre and post discussion for episode 1.
Hey there, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We are Informed and Confused. I'm Ben.
I'm Alan.
And today we are going to be starting a new reaction series on RE0 or RE0. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it at this point.
Yeah,
I've read the name any dozen number of times, but I've not actually heard it said. So if any of you want to correct me or inform me down in the comments underneath, thank you, Alan. Please do. Till then, neither of us have seen this.
Yeah,
so.
This is something neither of us have seen. We've both had it recommended to us by other people. Though, in my case, I thought I got this confused with something, what was it?
You got it confused with .hack.
Yeah, .hack. So my as of like a couple of days ago, my entire conception of what this show is going to be is completely and utterly been blown away. So I know it's a get sucked into another universe thing, but beyond that, I have no idea what this show is.
And I very purposefully did not go looking to find out what this is, so I am entirely cold here. So, yeah. Shall we get started then?
All right, let's check it out.
Damn.
What did you call it? The Witch of Envy?
The Witch of Envy. Yeah.
All right.
Very interesting.
Yeah, no.
I'm definitely down for watching more of this. Although, apologies to whoever ends up editing this, because I think plugging it through the Xbox, we were actually getting sound over there. So episode sound might be louder than us. That said, we still have visual reactions. So.
Well, we'll see.
But yeah, very interesting. New take on the New World thing. I like that. They didn't go crazy video gamey like you were expecting with expecting the .hack idea.
Yeah, well, yeah, that was
again, that was a misunderstanding.
That was me. That was me remembering something Nick told me about that hack thing, and then forgetting the name and thinking RE0 was the name of that thing. So
right.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's about what you expect. You get sucked into another world, which is about what the usual thing. But it's an interesting version of that because, like you said, it's a little bit darker than I thought it was going to be. But that happens with a lot of
the anime tends to take darker turns. Yeah. But especially with the way it started as kind of the goofy.
Yeah.
I like Puck. I like the white-haired girl, whatever her name is going to turn out to be.
Yeah. No, I did like the old dude.
I
hope he survives whatever iteration of
where he manages to succeed. Yeah, I hope the old guy survives too. He's fun.
The old dude's cool. I do like that is not only the darker tone with the more adult language and all that, but also just the world's a little more realistic, and that there's actually like
very intermixed between the species and stuff. I have to wonder what the deal with the elves is. Why it's such a big deal that
she's a half elf. Yeah,
she's half elf. Like, there's got to be some serious racial shit.
Oh yeah, well we already saw the thing where he tried to go into the one bar and they kicked him out for not being demi-human.
Yes, and there are definitely racial undertones to the entire society, but the elves must have done something really fucked up for it to be that big of a deal.
I never checked. Hold on. I was going to say I don't think there's anything. Was there anything left of it?
I think it was just credits.
It was something I didn't actually check, but that's for the next episode. Hold on. Back out of that. check that later. But
Yeah.
Interesting that we're doing the time loop thing.
I'm more surprised that he hasn't caught on yet.
Yeah.
Like, Subaru's been so on top of this whole, okay, I'm in a new world, time to get a mission, find something to do, put myself somewhere in this society. At least at first it's latching on to the white-haired girl and Puck, and then later it's trying to supervent that whole thing and get the, like, he has a fundamental understanding of what he expects to happen. And he has no clue that he keeps looping himself.
Though I will say two things with that. Now that I'm thinking about it more, number one, this is not something that traditionally happens in those sorts of scenarios.
True.
The time loop thing. Also, he's only gone through the loop twice now.
And I think he's gonna get it this time with having confronted her.
First time it's just weird.
Yeah.
Weird deja vu. Everybody's acting odd. Second time around.
Yeah.
It's usually, I think, in these sorts of stories where the person's like,
I wonder if
I know
that's
what's
like,
going on now.
I wonder if that's like his magic power.
That's what I'm guessing.
Like
somehow,
that's the way magic is manifesting for him, is he's able to, anytime he dies, loop back to a previous point.
Yeah. Now, remember back at the beginning when it was the shots of him at the convenience store? And it was intercutting with somebody like dying or whatever. Was that them dying in the?
It could have been.
It was a little dark and
you couldn't
glare here, so
and you didn't see any of the faces or anything like that. Just lots of blood splatter. Could have very well been leading up to what we then saw later.
And that somehow drew him in, but
into the event, as it were. Could be. I'm interested to find out more about this, the emblem thing.
Yeah, well,
that's got to have.
We've gotten like little tidbits of the world, and we've gotten some some noun drops.
Yeah.
But they haven't really explained any of it yet in detail at all.
Still only episode 1, or I guess episodes 1 and 2 because of the way this is hacked together.
Yeah, we're watching the. I guess originally the show, all the episodes were like 20-some minutes, but in the version we're watching on the HBO site, a lot of the first season episodes are combined into 50-some minute longer episodes. So yeah,
it's the version we have available to us.
Yeah, and I think I saw somewhere that this version actually has some footage in it that wasn't in the original version.
Okay.
So we might actually be getting
little bits of extra.
Little bits of extra on it too. So yeah, but
either way, I'm excited to keep going.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I will say, the one worry I have is, I'm all good with the time loop trope, but that shit tires with me real quick.
I hope it's not just going to be 2 seasons of this day going over and over and over again.
Yeah, if that's the case.
I'm hoping he's going to figure this out and manage to move on and set up, like, new time loop base points.
I hope there's more to this than just the time loop thing. If this is if it's every week he gets stuck in a new time loop, that
may tire rather quickly.
That may tire rather quickly.
Well, at that point, this turns into a roast of the show, and it becomes a completely different reaction series.
Well, we'll see. If that becomes the case, it might be the case that no one ever actually sees this because, but.
Might still be the case.
I hope so. If you are watching this, that means I'm almost certainly wrong, and we did, in fact, both like this. So if you are seeing these
at least
episodes,
enough to see what we're doing.
Yeah. So.
That being said, if you haven't checked us out yet, over on our YouTube channel, we also have Ruby Reaction Series that we've been doing for a while. Got the first 3 volumes there.
When by the time this goes up, all 3 volumes should be up as well.
We also have a running podcast that, while it goes up on YouTube, primarily it's over on SoundCloud, Stitcher, and Spotify.
Yep, and you can follow us on Twitter at InfoConfused. I think this is it.
I think that wraps it for us. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. We are Informed and Confused. I'm Ben.
I'm Alan.
And we'll see you next time.
Yep.